this is David speaking.
Now that's a good start. You see, the fact that you answered the phone with such an honest introduction gives me high hopes that you'll use the same honesty to answer the rest of my questions.
Yeah. Hey.
I heard someone paid you a visit last night.
Oh, yeah. It was nothing though. It was nothing.
What did you tell him?
What? I didn't tell him anything.
You see, David, this is the part where you should just assume that since I'm calling you with such a specific question, that there's a possibility that I already know something.
Look,
And with that assumption, it should fall upon you to tell me the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Okay, look, I don't know how he found me. He just came out of nowhere, asking all these questions.
Questions about what?
No, I didn't tell him anything.
Questions about what?
You know, her.
So you didn't tell him anything, huh?
No, sir, nothing.
And just like that, he left. He didn't rough you up, threaten you, or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to trash my place a little bit, I guess, trying to threaten me or whatever, but no, I didn't say anything. I held my ground.
You held your ground. Pass by the office later today so that we can touch more on this subject.
No problem, sir.
Oh, and David?
Yes, sir?
I'm at your house now. And from the looks of it, you must have cleaned up real good after Derek left. Or there's some error in your story.
This story probably doesn't make any sense to you at the current moment, Detective. But go ahead and finish telling me about what happened after you met Vladimir Price, and I'm sure we'll find a connection.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sure, no problem. It's been a long day. Can I go?
Now I understand this. I watched that video over 20 times, and it was clear as the day to what happened. But after speaking with Craven and meeting Vladimir for the first time, I viewed the tape from a different point of view, based off what Craven said after I walked out that room.
Which was?
Craven said,
It saddens me and it's very unfortunate that what he did.
So I decided to test him. I don't know how to say this, but everyone's under the impression that you killed him.
That I killed him?
Yes.
Like, I killed David. What are you talking about?
Look, you're the only one who's at the scene of the crime. The murder weapon has your prints on it.
No, wait. The murder weapon... I don't want to call it that. It's not a murder weapon. He killed himself. I was helping, trying to help him.
After accusing him of killing David, I wasn't shocked that he was surprised. He claims he tried to save him, that he was walking up on David to ask him a work-related question. David was already in position with the knife at his own throat. According to Craven, he tried to grab the knife to save David, but it was too late.
So you locked an innocent man in prison?
Maybe. If what you're saying is true, then Mr. Walker, I'm gonna do everything in my power to prove your innocence.
This is where the story gets interesting.
Why is that?
I say that because 7 years later is when Craven became the man he is today. Prison changed him. It made him heartless, ruthless. David's mistake created a monster. And the same day he was released from prison, was the same day that monster met your devil.
I've been waiting a long time to meet you, Mr. Walker.
Who the hell are you and how do you know my name?
My name is Vladimir Price, and I'm here to offer you a new life. Have a seat.
I still don't understand how Craven was released. Lawyer Jason Curtis, who happened to be a personal friend of mine, was on the case. According to him, Craven shouldn't have been released for another 5 years, and that's with good behavior. And since we're on the topic of Jason Curtis, you wouldn't happen to know his whereabouts, would you? I find it rather strange. Around the same time Craven is released, Jason goes missing. Not to mention, I talked to him about Vladimir Price days before. And he believes that Vladimir Price isn't as high on the food chain as he leads on to be.
What do you mean by that?
You see, Curtis believes that there is someone over Vladimir. The bosses of all bosses. Some even believe it's Vladimir's wife. But no one has ever known Vladimir to have one. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
In order for me to tell you about your friend, I'd have to tell you who Sebastian Fierce is first.
You mean this guy?
Yeah. You see, your friend Curtis met Sebastian the same day I came back into town.
Hello and good morning. Oh God, did my guest of honor had a good night rest last night? Man, it's a little chilly in here. Did I forget to turn on the heater? God, it must be freezing. Oh man. You know, my mother used to always say, a good night rest and a good cup of coffee does the trick. And you know what? It did. I mean, I was so baffled and worried. I mean, but my mother's advice just gave me a new verdict. Do you think this is too big for you? That's what she said. God, that joke doesn't get old. Oh man. But you know what? You're a strong guy. You can take this itty bitty knife, can't you? I'll tell you what though. It's your lucky day because I have this. Not only will you not feel this, you're actually gonna enjoy it. Oh God, my beautiful creation. What should I call it? I should call it the... Damn it! Please, excuse me. 15 seconds.
Grim Reaper,
Where?
downtown,
When?
today,
Salary?
the usual.
Any special requests?
Yes. Make sure to have fun with him.
Oh my God, you know what? You're always complaining. You know what? I'm just gonna make this quick, okay?